Hey everyone, Dan here. Before we get into it, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like and subscribe button. It helps lots. And also keep in mind that these are my own thoughts, opinions, and ideas. These are not meant to be, nor should you take them as investment or trading advice in any way, shape, or form. Do your own due diligence, put in the work for yourself, and make your decisions based on that. Enjoy. All right, folks, here we have to market close on Thursday, March 31st. We're going to take a look at SoFi today. Now, since I hopped back into a schedule here, my plan was to do something more like Tuesday, Friday, or Wednesday, Friday for the SoFi videos. I'm doing the last one for the week today because tomorrow is actually my birthday, and by 4 p.m. Eastern time, I'm going to be well underway celebrating and not wanting to be worrying about making a video. So that's why I'm doing today, and there won't be one tomorrow. But I think starting next week, probably Tuesday, Friday, or Wednesday, Friday, something like that. So like a midweek and then an end of week recap. So hopping in here, a couple of quick things to note. So obviously today coming down quite a bit. I mean, the overall market, as you know, was struggling. And has had a bit of choppiness lately, but this huge sell-off into close. The mock imbalance today was something like $10 billion to the sell side, and with the I'm assuming it's because of the quarterly rebalancing that's happening since today is the end of Q1, but I don't know. That's just a guess. And some tickers trying to recover a bit after hours. Crypto has also been dumping quite a bit today. The whales are net selling crypto, and so to the degree to which that has sort of front run the market, meaning whichever way crypto starts to go, the market tends to follow or has tended to follow recently. That's something to consider. So, we'll see what happens, but that's sort of how things are looking at the moment. Now, on the daily chart here, we had put this in, or we had talked about this at least in the last video, and we saw it wick off of this resistance, this downtrend resistance again yesterday, and also came within 8 cents of our 1065 level. So sort of like a double whammy there, which I think we had talked about also with the EMAs, right? We had talked in the last video that there's this like confluence of 3 strong levels that'll be strong resistance for SoFi to try to break, and that's this 34 EMA, which right now is situated at 1024. There's also that downtrend resistance, which is right about at the same level. Actually, they're touching after today. And then there's that 1065, which is, to my mind, the next resistance level over 10. And so it's, it's sold off a bit since trying to breach those, but to me, that's not a surprising thing. And I also think that just psychologically, the battle for 10, just brings with it a whole bunch of like just psychological things for buyers and sellers. So, we had also talked in the last video that there's like a level here right around like 925 or so to pay attention to. So if it continues to come down tomorrow, I'd want to see what it does around this 925-ish level. And if it can't hold that, then, there may be a slight psychological stop around 9. You see that's where these candle bodies are kind of situated. But then 851, to my mind, to the downside if we need it for a further drawdown. Now that said, if SoFi is able to get back over this 982 level, then it gets itself into this interesting, very, very few days, like by the end of next week, would have to make a decision on whether it wants to work itself out from under this downtrend resistance, or if it wants to continue to follow the downtrend resistance down and totally lose that 982 support level. So from a bullish perspective, my ideal scenario tomorrow is we close over 982, and then on Monday we can open above 982, and that puts us then in this sort of descending triangle situation where at least the price will have to make a decision one way or another, and hopefully sort of a strong decision one way or another. That would be interesting to me. And just know that means that it could be a strong down movement, right? But the idea here is with these sort of formations coming into play, that's the break at this critical sort of point where this crosses over may breed some type of hefty movement one way or the other. So that's my hope. Above 982 close tomorrow, and then an open above 982 on Monday. Now, if we want to zoom in and check out the day today on the 10-minute here, I mean, not much happening. We got, right at open, we wicked off of this 982 level, they're talking about, and then made an attempt back at it, got as close as 979. And then just, essentially double topped in that range, sold off from there, tried to recover a little bit as we approached power hour. And then, as you know, power hour is just definitely for the bears today. And if we take a look at the EMAs, where we ended up, also not surprising, where these EMAs are situated, so this sort of wicked and caught the candle body right off of that 34 EMA like we were talking about on the daily, and then just proved to not be able to overtake it, and then heavier sell-off ensued. So key takeaway for me at the moment, 982. I'd love to see us close above there tomorrow, open above there on Monday, and force the issue of SoFi getting tighter and tighter in this range, and having to probably by the 7th of April, so next Thursday, 1 week from today, having to make a strong movement and break that downtrend resistance, or give into it and look like it may shove it down further toward the $9 range and maybe even toward $8.50. So that's my takeaway. All right, folks, I hope that your trading week finishes off strong tomorrow, and as always, I appreciate you watching, and I will see you in the next video.